Hey, what's going on, people? I hope you guys are doing good. Today, we're going to be talking about a portable monitor from Arzopa. This is the G1 gaming monitor. It has a high refresh rate, it's thin, lightweight, perfect for travel and gaming on the go, has a lot of use cases, including hooking it up to a smartphone. So if you're a Samsung user and you utilize DeX, this could be the ultimate accessory. And today we're going to go over why I really like this monitor and some of the standout features. First and foremost, let's go over what's included inside the box. You get the G1 gaming monitor itself, a USB-C to USB-C cable, some basic literature and instructions, a cleaning cloth, a wall adapter and a charging cable, and finally a mini HDMI to full HDMI cable. Arzopa also includes a smart cover. Now out of the box, it's already attached to the monitor, but if you want to take it off, it just detaches and attaches magnetically, so it's really easy. Just snaps right onto the back, and then you can close it up. But it does double as a stand, so you're probably going to want to leave it on anyways. It's made of like a faux carbon fiber material, and it looks really nice once it's attached onto the G1 gaming monitor. Outside of the smart cover being made of faux carbon fiber, the display itself is made of aluminum alloy, so it's really solid and it feels durable in the hand. It's also pretty lightweight at 1.36 pounds, and it's only 0.3 inches thick at the thickest part of the display. On the back side, we have some more of that faux carbon fiber, but you could really feel the texture. And overall, I really like the design of this portable display. In terms of specs, we're looking at a 15.6-inch 1080p IPS display. It has a refresh rate of 144 Hz, which is why it's a gaming monitor, and it looks great. It can get up to 300 nits of brightness, so not the brightest for outdoors, but if you're traveling, it's great for hotel use or even at a coffee shop. Viewing angles are also pretty good, being able to make out the content up to 178 degrees off axis, and when you factor in the matte display, it does remove some of that glare, giving you even better visibility. Taking a quick look at our port selection as well as the buttons. On the right hand side, we have a 3.5mm headphone jack. We have a scrolling wheel that controls the brightness as well as the on-screen display controls. It can be pressed in for selection. And then we have a third button that controls the power as well as a back button. It's like a 2-in-1 style button. On the opposite side, we have two USB-C ports, one for connecting to a laptop, a gaming system, or other peripheral, and then the other can be used to power the display. And then finally, we have an HDMI mini port. Speaking of power, this display does not have a built-in battery, so keep that in mind. But when you're connecting it to laptops or computers or even certain smartphones where you're utilizing the USB-C port, there's a good chance that you're going to get power and display functionality through a single cable. However, when you're utilizing the HDMI mini port and you're connecting this to game systems like the Nintendo Switch, the Steam Deck, or Xbox and PlayStation, you'll need to supply power to the display using the included wall adapter and cable. Now let's talk about why you might want to pick up one of these portable displays. First and foremost, laptops. If you have a laptop that's not necessarily a gaming laptop and it doesn't have a high refresh rate display, then pairing it with the G1 gaming monitor makes a ton of sense. For instance, I have the Galaxy Book 2 Pro here, which packs plenty of power for gaming. It has an Intel Arc GPU and a 12th gen CPU, plus plenty of RAM for some smooth gaming. The issue is that the display is capped at 60 Hz. So while yes, I can game on this laptop, it's not necessarily the smoothest experience. When I pair it with the G1 gaming monitor, I can get up to 144 Hz depending on the settings in the game, giving me a much more fluid experience. And I like that. Even if you're a gamer and you already own a gaming laptop with a high refresh rate display, this monitor still makes a ton of sense. Let me explain why. Let's say that at the house you have a dual monitor setup, so you're used to that kind of workflow. One monitor handles your gaming while the other monitor handles your streaming, so you can answer chat and do all that good stuff. But when you travel, you have to go down to a one monitor setup, which is the display on your laptop. Well, if you pick this up, you can maintain that dual monitor workflow. So this display can handle your streaming needs while your laptop display handles your gaming, or vice versa, whatever it is you want to do. Regardless, you get to maintain that dual monitor workflow and both displays have a high refresh rate. That's pretty cool. Another use case for the G1 gaming monitor is for consoles. So if you have a Nintendo Switch, a Steam Deck, or one of those handheld portable PCs, you can use this monitor to get a more immersive experience because of the larger display. Just remember that you do have to find external power to power the monitor. Another really cool use case for this monitor is for smartphone users. So I have the Galaxy S22 Ultra here, and I have it connected to the monitor from USB-C to USB-C, and then I have external power going into the monitor as well. and it's actually charging my phone as I'm connected to the monitor on my phone. And since the Galaxy S22 Ultra has DeX on board, you can see I'm like in a desktop-like environment, and the touch screen on my S22 Ultra is now a trackpad. So how cool is this? So I'm moving the mouse around, and I have a Bluetooth keyboard connected here. So if I pull up the browser, I can go ahead and do a quick search. So we'll come up here and turn on the keyboard, let it connect. So here we go. We can go to google.com, and you can see I have a full-on like laptop-like experience using my smartphone and this display. But let's take it one step further. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. I'm going to launch Xbox Game Pass. I'm going to take my Xbox controller here, which I do have connected to the Galaxy S22 Ultra, and I'm going to select a quick game. So let's go ahead and select Doom, Classic, pretty much what everybody tests. And I'm going to do it through cloud gaming. So this might take a minute to load, so we'll go ahead and do a quick little cut here, and with the power of editing, we'll be back playing games in 1 second. Okay, so we're back. Like I said, power of editing, and look, I'm actually playing a game on this gaming monitor, and it's being powered by my phone. And this is cloud gaming, which is why you might see like the overall graphics not the best, but that's because it is streaming. But look how fluid it is. Like, how cool is this? And the monitor does have a pair of built-in speakers, which you're hearing right now. They're not the greatest, but they're not bad either. They're just like, you know, they're adequate. They're good. They'll work in a pinch. And I can literally game from my phone on a larger display. Like I said, it basically turns your Galaxy device into like a little portable Chromebook or laptop. And with the power of Game Pass, you can play console games on the go. I think this is one of the best use cases for this monitor. And it is still pretty fluid, even though, you know, the external display support on the Galaxy is capped at 60 Hertz. This monitor does feature FreeSync, so it's kind of smoothing things out a little bit and giving me a pretty good gaming experience, as you can see. I'm definitely a big fan of this. Okay, so let's wrap this up with some final thoughts. If you're in the market for a compact portable display, this one is definitely one you should have a look at, especially if you're a gamer because of that high refresh rate. I think the display is pretty crisp, it's sharp for a 1080p display, and it does support 100% of the sRGB color space, so you're gonna get pretty accurate colors. I do recommend that you go into the settings and push up the saturation a little bit in order to match certain laptop displays, because I noticed that the colors were a little flat. Speaker-wise, while they are a little tinny, you could always hook up a pair of external speakers because it does have that headphone jack, or you could just use a pair of headphones. But overall, I think this monitor provides an excellent balanced experience, and at $200 on sale, you really can't beat it. If you don't get this monitor on sale, it's around $250. I'll drop a link down in the description so you can check pricing for yourself, as they're always changing. However, I think that you're getting an incredible value for the price with this monitor. Let me know what you think of the Arzopa G1 gaming monitor in the comments below. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos just like this, and I'll see you beautiful people in the next one.